What's up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Guy Like Collectibles video. Today, I just wanted to go over a pickup that I got. Man, I picked up a lot of stuff. It's been some week. So the way the story goes, I was on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and I found a guy that was selling baseball card magazines, and he had a whole lot. I think it was about 50 of them for 25 bucks. So I said, you know what? Let me take a look at it. Now, the drive was like 45 minutes away from my house. But I said, you know what? I'm going to take the drive anyway. I took my son with me. I told him, yo, you want to come with me? He was like, yeah, let's go. And we took a drive. So I was excited about this lot because, you know, obviously he mentioned that the cards were inside of a lot of them, right? But I was so happy to find this one. Even though the cover, the front of it is a little, worn or whatever. But the Don Mattingly cards are in here. And I remember my man Keith, Lonely Basement, was showing this off. He had mentioned that he had like 2 of them or something like that. So I got this one. So the cards are pristine. And I was like just going through the boxes, and you got everybody up in here. You got Mark McGuire, Tony Gwynn, just a whole bunch of them. And what I loved about them is the majority of them had the cards in them. Look at this one. This one's hot. Look at that Wade Boggs. So I picked up all these books. I got the ones with Griffey on them. I have the full set of 88, 89, and 90 in that box. Plus a couple of other ones from, I think, 87 and a few 86. So, next thing you know, I'm on Marketplace again last night. And the guy that was selling the magazines, all of a sudden, he's listing all these other things. He had like some 89 Bowman wax packs box, whatever you call it. And he had a couple of he had a Bowman set, 89, 90. I know a lot of it is all junk wax era, but that's my era. So I love those cards. And then he had some Score and all that. So I'm like, all right, let me see what he got them for. So he had some for like $10 a box for the set. $15. And then he had this Ted Williams. The Ted Williams sealed pack. This is a wax packs in here too. And this is completely sealed. And I think he had this for like 25 bucks or something like that. So I grabbed this. Grabbed the sets of the Score. And then he had two of these sealed. So I picked both of these up because in here it got the Bo Jackson. So I'm probably going to keep one sealed. And the other one I'm going to open up and grab the Bo Jackson out of there so that I could put it with my collection. And then, like I said, he's got like 90 Bowman. And then he has another 90 Bowman that I think he put together from packs. And then he's got the 89 Bowman, which I believe the Griffey's in here. So I'm going to look through that as well. And then this was the other Score, the 91. This one had the cool Dream Team inserts in there. This one is also sealed. And as I'm looking, he also had a book that I saw, this baseball book, and I was like, man, this book looked really cool. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, let me see what he got in there. Don't mind me, I'm just putting all these things on because there's so much stuff that I picked up. So he has this book called The Baseball Chronicle. This is a big hardcover book. And he was selling it for $5. with these things, right? These are the who's who in baseball. He threw these in for free, the book and this. What's cool about this who's who in baseball is the 1961, and here's Roger Maris on the cover. And we all know that in 61 is when he broke the record. And I thought this was a really nice piece. So I'm happy to have this. You know what I mean? And then the other two, there's one with Roger Clemens on the cover and Jose Canseco. So 87 and 89. But then, as I'm looking through his stuff, he's got more magazines. And I said, damn. I'm like, all right. So I'm looking at it. So I picked up another 60 plus magazine. He threw a couple of extra ones in there. But what's crazy is that these magazines, the second set that I picked up, were all still in the plastic. So here's one like here, this Michael Jordan. Now this comes with cards on the inside the bag. So I don't know if I should open these up or leave them like that. I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to open them up just if I could get the magazines out of here, or maybe just clip the top and pull them out. You know what I mean? But I do want to get magazine covers and holders. Here's a Griffey. You got Frank Thomas, my man Robbie Alomar, Juan Gun. So all these, so there's like 60 here. So between the two boxes that I picked up from him of magazines, I think I have like about 115 magazines in all. And I was just like blown away because I got a really great deal on it for everything. For all the sets that I picked up, the sealed, wax, all the magazines, I paid less than $200 for it. So a lot of, like, for those that don't know, I do have an eBay store that I sell out of. But I sell a lot of like singles, and I sell comics and I sell singles. So a lot of times what I do is whatever I don't keep, I throw it on my eBay store. That way, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But whatever money I make off of that, I just use it to buy more stuff. So I'm gonna cherry pick through all these magazines and keep the ones that I want to keep. Like, for example, that Don Mattingly one that you saw, I'm definitely keeping that one because I've been looking for this one. And when I saw it came in this deal, I was just like super happy about it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cherry pick through it, and everything else I'm just gonna put it up on eBay. And you know, a lot of my singles, they go for cheap. They usually singles just to complete sets. So I'm not trying. Sometimes I even break even. Like, and the reason why is that I'm not really trying to get rich off of the whole eBay thing. I just kind of do it just to give me another reason to go through cards. You know what I mean? Because I list them. I have a machine that I scan them. If I have like a whole bunch of them, the shinier cards and chrome cards, I usually take pictures of those. But what it allows me to do, it actually allows me to enjoy the hobby that much more, believe it or not. Because what it does is it allows me to like I say, play with the cards. You know what I mean? Like, grab them, look through them, take a look at them. You know what I mean? And you know, it just allows me to do that. So like whatever I don't keep, that's what's gonna happen. I usually break up the set and I just throw the whole setup on there in singles. And I might start them off like maybe at $1 or something like that. That way, if people want multiple, they could just buy like, you know, whatever they need to complete their set. As far as the magazines are concerned, I'm gonna look through them, see what I want to keep, because I might just put some in frames and hang them up. Even though I'm kind of running out of room now, I don't know. But I got a wall up the staircase that maybe I could put them in, and that will probably work out. And then I do have a magazine rack on my wall that I have a bunch of my Beckett's on there. But I don't know. I'm gonna see. And then I ended up getting a gift card from my job. And I got a $50 gift card to Barnes and Nobles. So I went today with my wife and I picked this up. You know, I paid whatever the difference was because I'm too cheap to buy this for myself. There's something about like these boxes and stuff like that. I can't see myself spending 60, 70 bucks on them, you know, when I could use that to buy singles that I want. But I got a free gift card, so I figured why not? I might as well do it, right? So, you know, I'm going to make a separate video because I am going to open this up too. And I'm going to open up the packs because I want to see what I get in them. And, you know, there's a lot of different things in here according to this, like inserts and stuff like that. So I'm very curious to see what I find in here. So I'm kind of like super stoked about that. But while I'm here, I'm going to open this one up. That way you guys can check that out. You know what I mean? You know, as Puerto Ricans, we always got a knife on us. So that's right in the pocket. Goes everywhere with me. So here we go. Let's see what I picked up. You know what I mean? But it was such a great deal. And it's funny, I bought the first set of things off of him and went back for the rest. And the funny thing is the Bowman 89, somebody wanted to buy it off him. He was selling the wax. I forgot how many packs come in that box of the Bowman 89, but he was selling them for $10 each. But by the time I hit him up, he already had somebody that bought them, and the guy that bought it off of him offered him $20 each, and he paid an extra $50, I think, because I think the guy had 5 of them. He had an extra 50 bucks that he just gave him because he didn't want him to sell it to anybody else. So I was like, sucks for me, but it's all good. I got all this other stuff that I'm happy to get. And let's start opening these suckers up. See what we got. All right. Nick Gonzalez, Carlos Rodriguez. Oh, good. I need one of these. Colton Bowser, All-Star rookie. Ooh. I got the little wave. Gustavo Campero. Then I got one of those X-Fractors, whatever you call them. Wyatt Langford Rookie Cup. Very cool. For those that don't know, I am collecting the All-Star Rookie Cups. And a Hunter Fiducia rookie card. Okay. Yeah, I'm collecting all the All-Star Rookie Cups. I'm a madman. I'm going to try to get them all. All 500 and whatever it is. To see, you know. So let's see. Willie Adames, Jerickson Profar, Nico Cavadas. Okay, here's a Luis Angel Acuna rookie, but it's one of the power players. It's a nice one. What else? We got an X-Fractor of Mackenzie Gore. And another X-Fractor of Lawrence Butler. So let's see what else we got. What else we got? We got a couple packs left. Come on. My first time buying one of these big boxes like that. Not really my thing. Logan Gilbert. Gordon Graceffo. Well, I don't even know how to say his name. Graceffo. Chris Bryant. Michael McGreevy. And here's a Louis Severino X-Factor. Nice. The A's uniform. And the last one, Christian Walker. So, nothing major on that one. Let's see. Next. Yeah, but I'm happy to go through. I can't wait to go through all this. Alec Burleson, Seiya Suzuki, Shea Whitcomb. Okay, this is, oh, nice. Here's a nice all-etch Shohei. Very nice. That's a cool one. X-Factor of Tyler O'Neill. And another X-Factor of Connor Wong. Nice. That's a cool Otani. All right. Next pack. I don't know. Are they even autographs in this thing? I don't even know. Nick Sagaro, Mike Yastrzemski. Nice. Look at this. All etch rookie rush or Elvis Martinez. That's a cool looking card. Tyler Locklear, Wave. Gavin Lux and a Tristan McKenzie. X-Factors. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got 2 packs left. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be hitting in one of these boxes. Because I haven't. Now, I don't know if, because it's chrome, I don't know which ones are. I guess I could tell. All right. Adolis Garcia, Matt Olson, Mike Burrows. Oh, okay. Fortune 15, Corey Seager. Or like my man Pepino says, Corey Seager, Corey Seager, Corey Seager, Corey Seager, Corey Seager. Jose Altuve, X-Factor. And a Luis de los Santos rookie. Oh, this one's a refractor. Okay. There you go. It looked a little too shiny. So this one's a refractor. Cool. All right. I got one more. Let's see what I get up in here. All right. Royce Lewis, Gilbert Diaz, Anthony Volpe diving. That's a nice looking one. There we go. We got an Aaron Judge. Nice. Captain. Then we got a Jonathan India X-Factor. And a Harrison Bader. I don't know what kind of refractor this is. This is like some bugged out. It looked cool as heck, though. It's a Harrison Bader. But you see that? Yeah, so that's what I got. Now, is this box worth $69? I don't know. But like I said, here's what I got. You know, I think the biggest thing is the Shohei, right? Because the refractor is not really anybody major. You know, the X-Fractors look cool. But really not many big players in here. I'm glad I got the All-Star Rookie Cups for my collection, but yeah, that's what I got in here. Nothing major. Thank God I didn't have to really come out of pocket too much for this, because I had a $50 gift card. So, but that's what I got. And for the next video, I'll do the Ted Williams box. I'm really looking forward to breaking into this one. This one's going to be cool. I'll probably do a separate video where I actually show you all the cards. You know, I'll probably do it on my table. That way I could show you the packs as I open them. And you could get a live reaction of me opening it. But that's what I got. A lot of stuff around me here, and I got a mess over here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. But take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.